Alright, hello everyone, Laura here, doing another car video. So, sorry guys, I know that beeping's annoying, let me back up. Okay, so this is, I was calculating it today, week 92, 23 months plus a week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy, and pre-op 1 week 360 circumferential body lift and medial thigh lift. So that's kind of scary. You know, I said I was going to document as much as I can through my journey of plastics. I know besides the first I want to say 6 months to a year of weight loss surgery, I know personally, after that, I kind of stopped watching people's videos. Not because I wasn't interested, but because it was kind of like, truthfully, and I feel the same way for me, you know, same shit, different day. Like, it's part of my language. But I mean, I feel the same way for me as well. You know, like, what do I have to update on except for, you know, the mental game, I guess. But I have periodically updated, and I told you guys it was an update for plastics, because I think after, you know, if you're considering plastics, after the first year of being post-op, whatever your weight loss surgery is, whether it's band, sleeve, gastric, whatever your surgery is, I think you start looking at other things. You know, either you're going to be looking into having reconstructive surgery. And I like to call it reconstructive surgery because, you know what? If I just went to a general plastic surgeon, he probably could make me look good, but I don't think it would be as good as literally reconstructing a body, because that's what it is. It's reconstruction. It's not just, you know, oh, lifting here, pulling here, filling in here. It's not that. It's, you know, that's why when I always say when you're looking for a surgeon, make sure you look for a bariatric surgeon. And I'm using a very popular bariatric surgeon, Dr. Katzen, here in Beverly Hills. I live in a town near Pasadena, California, if anyone knows where that is. It's like, Beverly Hills is like 20 miles away, which could be 45 minutes to an hour and 45 minutes, depending on traffic. You know, I researched, there's a couple of other reconstructive plastic surgeons that are, that do specialize in bariatric patients, but I felt, for me, that Dr. Katzen was the best for me. I don't want to get into a war here, because I know everybody's going to think either their bariatric surgeon or their plastic surgeon is the best. Whether you did it here in the States, whether you do it in a different, you know, California, Florida, wherever you do it, or if you go down to Mexico, there are a lot of, you know, great plastic surgeons down in Mexico as well. So I'm not knocking anybody, but for me, Dr. Katzen was the best and the closest. You know, everybody has seen his work. He's a big supporter of the WLSFA. And that's not the only reasons, but I really liked his work. I liked what he did. I liked his thoughts. You know, and pretty much what he said he could do with my body. So, that being said, I am scared shitless. I actually put a post up on Facebook this morning talking about how scared I was. I walked into the gym, I got on the Stairmaster, and I started crying because, for a variety of reasons. One, I knew in exactly a week, because I get up at 6 a.m., I'm at the gym by, you know, 6:30. I knew by that time, 1 week, 7 days from that exact time that I was on that Stairmaster, I was going to be under anesthesia and I was going to be getting cut open, and it scared the shit out of me, and it still kind of does. I started crying knowing a few things, and one in particular was kind of weird to me. It's like, I'm not going to be able to work out for, you know, like, because, okay, I'm having, in a week from today, I'm having the 360 circumferential body lift, the medial thigh lift. And in a month from Monday, with hope if I heal well, I'm going to also be having a breast lift and augmentation, or breast lift and reduction, not augmentation, to remove all the excess skin and then lift them up where they're supposed to be, and then also brachioplasty, arm lift. So, you know, it's going to be a good, because I think it's like 4 weeks after surgery, you can really start working out again. And 4 weeks after surgery, I'm having another surgery. So it's going to be a good, 10 to 12 weeks that I'm going to be out of commission, not working out. And I'm not going to be able to go back to the intensity that I was working out at. And, that really scares me because lately, in all truth, it's been 5 minutes. I haven't even said anything about my weight. My last video, I talked about being at my best weight. And I'm not at my best weight right now. I'm not. I've been having this kind of mental struggle where I feel like, okay, for those of you out there who are post-op bariatric, you have that feeling of like last meal, like you're never going to be able to eat any of this stuff again. I kind of had that feeling, and it's not like I'm never going to be able to eat the food again, but I know for the next 12 weeks, I have to be on my game because I don't want to be one of those patients who has plastic surgery, reconstructive plastic surgery, and then gains a whole bunch of weight because I eat shit while I'm recovering. I need to eat good proteins. I need to eat, I shouldn't be eating much carbs. I shouldn't be eating all this other stuff. And so, in my mind, it's like last meal, but I know it's not. It's just like when you're, when you're going to be post-bariatric, it's not your last meal. You can eat carbs again, but you shouldn't. So I've been having this internal struggle with myself. And I didn't do good this weekend. I had pasta, I had pizza, I snacked on, I had ice cream, I had cookies. I'm not advertising my eating habits for anyone else. I'm not saying it's okay, because it's not. It's not okay to eat like this. It's not. And I know it's not, but it's an internal struggle of knowing what's okay, knowing that it's not okay, but still doing it. That's my struggle. I know it's not okay. I know I shouldn't be eating this stuff. I know I should be eating, if I get a hamburger, eat the hamburger first. Don't eat the whole thing. Just eat the patty. If I get, I shouldn't be eating pizza. It's carbs. That's all it is. It's all freaking carbs. So this is an internal struggle that I've been having with myself this whole weekend and the past couple of weeks. I don't want to constantly be hitting reset on my journey, but that's what I feel like I've been doing. So that's just an internal struggle for me. But anyway, so as far as what this video is titled, I've gone over my internal struggle the past couple of weeks, and then also moving on to plastics. So last week, my week was so full of seeing doctors. On Monday, I saw my primary care doctor to get cleared. On Tuesday, I went to go see a doctor that Dr. Katzen uses. I guess his name is Dr. Fine. There's two doctors, and I went to go see Dr. Fine. And I got my EKG, chest x-ray, and another pre-op appointment and blood work done by him. Wasn't covered by insurance, so I had to pay out of pocket. Along with my surgeries, my reconstructive surgery is not paid by insurance. So for all 4 procedures, basically, it's 4 procedures and they're being done in 2 increments. I am paying out of pocket. And then, so that was Monday. Tuesday, I went to go see Dr. Fine and get all that stuff done in the morning. Thursday, I went to go see Dr. Katzen for my pre-op appointment. Signed a whole bunch of papers. I understand this, and that. Doing drains and all this stuff. So then Dr. Katzen talked to me about what it was gonna be like. And he told me about the 360. You're on your stomach. They start from the back. They do the sweetheart to make your butt look good. And then they roll you over and start at the front. Now, he said there is a video, and I think I've talked about it online, of Dr. Katzen actually doing a 360 procedure. And that video, he said it's not going to be, I don't have as much excess skin as that woman did, so it's not going to be, like, as bad, I guess. But, things like that. And then the thigh lift, he's going to go from my groin, maybe go 2 or 3 inches up along the side of my groin, and then go down my leg, or my thigh, to, we had discussed either halfway or down to my knee. I think I'm going to do down to my knee just so that, I think if I go halfway down, I'm going to have this, like, pocket of fat, which I don't want, so he's going to probably go down to my knee, and it's going to be a visible scar, and I'm probably going to be uncomfortable with it, but I think, in pants, in shorts, it's going to take me a while to get used to my scar, but in pants, I think, my legs will probably look really good. So he said when I wake up, I'm going to have bandages. I'm going to have my compression garment on already, which goes from the ankle to right above my chest. So it has like suspenders on it. It's really interesting looking. He said that the drains in my compression garment, it has, it's crotchless. So that's fun. And that's where my drains will be coming out of, and a catheter. I will have a catheter. I asked him how long. He said probably about 2 weeks. That I was not anticipating. Kind of didn't freak me out, but I was kind of like, oh my God, you know, I'm going to be going home with a catheter. What the hell? kind of attitude. But he says in the long run, I will be appreciative of having it because, you know, going to the bathroom with, the compression garment doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun because there's the, pulling it on and off, which doesn't sound fun at all. He says if I do have to go number 2, that I just pull it down. I'm gonna have like a belt, I guess, of gauze, you know, stuff that's on me to help with my incisions. So I don't have to worry about that. And I just pull it down, you know, only a little bit to show my butt so I can go poop. He says there is a possibility of constipation, which I'm anticipating. Prune juice, trying to do it naturally so that it's not too hard on my body. Not to do Benefiber or Metamucil because that kind of packs on girth because it's fiber. So try and do something more natural. He prescribed me 6 medications, which I have to get. I'm going to go to my local pharmacy that I go to for all my prescriptions. Talk to them about, I don't know how much of it's going to be covered under my insurance, if any of it. So there's one prescription I think I'm going to have to get at the pharmacy that's near Dr. Katzen. It's for Demerol. So yeah, we went over all that stuff pre-op for the 360 and the thigh lift, and it scared me, and I'm scared, but I know the pain and everything, it's gonna be worth it in the end, but it's just scary. And I one of the things, back to what I originally said, one of the posts I put up on Facebook was, you know, I had my VSG almost 2 years ago, and I wish my mom was there then, and I'm having this now, and I wish my mom was here now. So, I'm at work. I need to stop crying. So anyway, you know, it's scary. Not that I think anything's going to happen to me, but it's more like the after stuff, you know? I know I'm going to be fine in the surgery room. I'm going to come out of surgery. I'm not worried about any of that. It's just the after stuff, you know? I'm going to have my great husband. He's my rock. He's going to be there to take care of me. But there's nothing like having your mom there to take care of you. Anyway. So that's about it. I probably won't update again until after I have surgery. So I'm excited, but I'm anxious and nervous at the same time. You know, I had so much stuff last week going on at work, trying to, you know, finish things before kids leave. And now it's the end of the school year. This is the last week of work, last week of school. And you know, I don't really have much to do to keep me busy. I mean, I have stuff to do, but it's not like I constantly have stuff on my mind. So it's, the only thing that's really on my mind right now is, okay, the countdown, you know, 7 days, 6 days, 5 days. So anyway, that's it for me. And I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Maybe I'll see you on the flip side. Okay, bye.